A 35-year-old man was arrested this week after he allegedly threatened restaurant employees with a gun while waiting for his food because his order wasn't ready when he showed up. On the night of the 27th of August, Matthew Davis went to Wingstop on Radio Road in Naples, Florida, after submitting an order that was supposed to be ready at 8:58 p.m. Matthew walked into the restaurant at 9:40 p.m. and was unhappy that his order was not yet ready. Surveillance video reportedly showed him sitting and waiting for his order, but he gets more agitated as time went on. Matthew reportedly began pacing impatiently, and a Wingstop employee handed him a cup for a free drink. The manager told him to help himself to any drinks from the fountain at no charge. At 9:55 p.m, Matthew's agitation peaks when he learned that his food required even more time. He allegedly told two employees, "I'm going to get my strap," meaning his gun, "and they're going to see that I'm not playing." Matthew allegedly stands up and starts to get in the face of employees as his girlfriend attempts to restrain him. Matthew reportedly went back to his van, retrieved a gun, and walked back to the Wingstop with a firearm in his hand. A couple and their 4-year-old child reportedly left an ice cream shop next door to the Wingstop the same time Matthew re-entered with his gun. One of the witnesses said that Matthew had a black semi-automatic pistol down by his side and pointed forward, with his finger on the trigger. A witness said that Matthew looked serious. The witnesses and the child reportedly ran to the car for safety and said they were in fear even though Matthew didn't speak to them. Matthew reportedly told investigators that the gun was unloaded and his intention was to intimidate the witnesses, but did not intend to harm anyone. He also said he was stressed out because his mother passed away a few weeks prior to the incident. On Wednesday, the 25th of January, Matthew was arrested and charged with 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. He was held at the Collier County Jail, but he bonded out the following day. 32-year-old Cole James Tyler is accused of intentionally setting fire to a home, killing his girlfriend and their 2 young daughters. The deceased victims were identified as 30-year-old Jenny Fitzpatrick, 9-year-old Peyton Tyler, and 1-year-old Courtney Tyler. At 4:54 a.m. on Friday the 20th of January, the Topeka Fire Department responded to a house fire at 916 Southwest Warren Avenue in Topeka, Kansas. When fire crews arrived, the house was fully engulfed in flames with heavy smoke coming out. Firefighters entered the 2-story residence and found a woman and 2 girls inside, and Cole was located outside on the rear deck fully clothed. A woman and one of the girls died at the scene. Cole and the other girl were transported to a local hospital for treatment, where the girl later died. It was determined that the victims all died from smoke inhalation. Topeka Fire Department investigators determined the blaze was intentionally lit, with the incident being domestic in nature. On Saturday, the 21st of January, Cole Tyler was released from Topeka Hospital and was interviewed by detectives. At 7:20 p.m, Cole was arrested and charged with 3 counts of murder, aggravated arson, and 2 counts of aggravated child endangerment. He remains held at the Shawnee County Jail on a $1 million bond. An 18-year-old Illinois man has been charged with assault with intent to murder after traveling to Michigan to have sex with a 14-year-old girl. At 12:11 a.m. on Wednesday, the 25th of January, Oakland County deputies were called to a home in the 6000 block of North Bay Road in Springfield Township, Michigan. When they arrived, they found a 14-year-old girl laying on the floor. She was bleeding from severe stab wounds to her back and midsection. Police said the girl's parents weren't at home at the time of the attack, and her younger sibling was asleep. The teen called her parents, and they rushed home and called 911. The girl was taken to a local hospital in a critical condition and is undergoing surgery. The girl told police that she met 18-year-old Julian Pineda of Monmouth, Illinois, on social media mid-December, and he discussed going to Michigan to see her. When Julian arrived at her home, the teen told him that she was not going to have sex with him. He allegedly stabbed her several times with an 8-inch knife. According to authorities, Julian fled the girl's home, but called 911 and turned himself in to the authorities later that day. He's been held at the Oakland County Jail on a $2 million bond.